But if you look at the playbook of radical Islamists, first of all, it's identical to the Marxist playbook in many respects. Unrestricted warfare is unrestricted warfare, which, whether it's done by the Chinese or what we call radical Islamists. But radical Islam is a term that is in itself created to deceive, because having studied the Quran, you will know that it's not actually radical to fight for the restoration of the Ummah, which is the Islamic people and the Sharia throughout the world. In fact, it's as mainstream as Islam gets to believe in that as the established. So it's not a radical idea. It might be groups that use radical tactics, but we're the ones who gave it that name. And that's where the role of the media comes in. And if you actually look at the term Islamophobia, you cannot date that term prior to the Obama administration. It didn't exist. It wasn't a concept. So this is why history for journalists matters. So what happens with the rise of independent media is you get a lot of people that can grab a microphone and can grow an audience. And if they make a deal with a social media company, they can get a big audience pretty quickly. They can come out of nowhere. I don't know. They can come out of the CIA like Sean Ryan, and they can be very popular very quickly. And they can stay there as long as somebody else decides to keep them there. But what is it they're not doing? What are they not? We are students. Journalists are students, not experts. Any journalist presented to you as an expert is already lying to you, because we're not experts. I can do a series for 5 years. I can cover nuclear energy, and I will never have the knowledge of a nuclear scientist who's truly an expert. So what we are supposed to be is students of history, students of culture, students of modern popular, governments and who are the players of the time. We literally are students of everything. But journalists have stopped being that. Number one, daily news and immediate deadlines are the death of that kind of level of knowledge and investigation, but they're necessary. So it's important for journalists really to be able to transition beyond those things, right? You can be a daily news journalist for a while and really get hard news skills, or work for a news agency and have that instant hard news nose. But what you're supposed to build over time is context and knowledge. And that is supposed to be merged with principles. But what we have is journalists who are not curious. The reason you don't know the stories that Jack's telling you about is because our media lies by omission. So it's not just what they print that's not true. It's what they don't tell you. You get slices of the truth, because the best propaganda is built on kernels of truth. When you make something up, it's very hard to keep it there, because what happens? It's a lie that has no legs, and it keeps collapsing on itself, and you keep having to tell more lies. And as you do that, you create what? You create a trail of guilt, which is exactly where we are with Tulsi Gabbard today, right? With what she's revealing, because